Why use less word when many word do trick? Sorry, ran out of characters in the title, but as you can probably make out already, the theme of this challenge is going to be using upgrades, or I guess anything that has the most amount of words possible to it. So that's why our map is middle of the road at 4 words. Game mode, double HP mobs tied for alternate Bloons rounds for 3. And these are the towers slash upgrades that have 4 words or more in their upgrade name. Super Monkey Fan Club and Plasma Monkey Fan Club. Bloon Area Denial System. Legend of the Night. Druid of the Storm, Druid of the Jungle, Spirit of the Forest, Lord of the Abyss. And our hero is going to be Joan of Arc Adora. Now, there are a couple of other things I've enabled. Paragons. None of the tech upgrades have 4 or more words, except for the Paragon Crucible of Steel and Flame, which I guess I'll enable, just in the off chance I ever have enough money to afford it. Hint, probably never. Additionally, Navark of the Seas at 4 words, and Mega Massive Munitions Factory at 4 words as well. Quite interesting that up until the Tech Paragon, every tower, I guess, capped at 4 words at most for their upgrade names. I guess also to follow the theme of this challenge. I'll also partake in this by using way more words than is necessary to explain things. Oh, wait, I probably do that a lot anyway. All self-deprecating aside, let me explain a little bit more about the rules of the challenge. Normally, in theme challenges, I don't allow myself to get stuff that doesn't fit the theme unless you get the upgrade that fits the theme. So, for example, the Paragon Towers. Unless I'm going for the Paragon, I'm gonna bar myself from going for any of the upgrades preceding it. So that means I can't do boat income. The only income I have to make in this challenge is Jungler's Bounty slash Spirit of the Forest. But since Jungler's Bounty is too short, I don't think I'll allow myself to spam Jungler's Bounty, so I'm only gonna be able to get one of them, and that is to turn it into Spirit of the Forest. I guess if we rush that, that's how we make the most amount of money possible. It's been a hot minute since I did a theme challenge, I suppose, so I think it made sense to go over a little bit of the rules again. Anyway, middle of the road is easy enough that we get Spirit of the Forest around, or rather Jungler's Bounty on round 31. And if we want to milk the most amount of money possible from it, because it is a timed ability, we should try to stall the rounds as long as possible. And the only way to do that, at least with the current setup, is simply just to, like, get the least amount of defense possible. Take the longest amount of time possible to beat these rounds here. Now, I don't want to leak all these camos, so maybe I'll just at least get in Enhanced Eyesight. That's about all, though. Let's make money 320 at a time to get to the forest as soon as we can. It's kind of funny that Jungler's Bounty is a bit of an anti-synergy with itself, and that is, like, you want to make more money by stalling the rounds, but because it has a global ability, a Vine, that, like, is unavoidable to make, like, to stall the rounds out, in a way, it makes its own income generation a lot worse, and that's probably why we don't see it very often in, say, stuff like boss events, because I feel like it's a pretty good moneymaker, like putting it around a bunch of farms, which you don't have. Now, sadly, I gotta buy defense around 40. It's a double HP mob to remind you, so 400 HP. That is a lot. Let me just see what happens. If I buy a Dartling Gun, I forgot on this map, can it see over all the obstacles? Yes, that's perfect. This is definitely the most efficient, like, single target. 200 does 2 damage per shot. I hope I don't need to buy more than this, otherwise, like, it'd be expensive. I need to buy a buckshot and all that. But nope, seems pretty good. Pops that, and Jungler's Bounty, even though it's fine, got nerfed a good amount, should clean up the rest. Cool, cool, cool. Now we target this away to stall the round out. And I'm definitely gonna need more camo for this round. How about 2 triple shots? 3 of them. I think I'll probably want to get a Plasma Fan Club in this run too. I think that's probably my most reliable or cheapest DDT bomb power. Other than, of course, going for the Super Monkey slash the Legend of the Night, but that's really, really expensive, so I don't know if I can afford that for the sake of surviving the challenge or making it make sense. Only thing I'll go with the Super Monkey once I know the money's gonna be there. It's tough, though, again, because I feel like this hardly counts as an income generating a tower, especially if you have no farms. 320, we got this 20 rounds ago, and it hasn't even made back half of what we spent in it. I mean, once you get Spirit of the Forest, it will start making 1k per round, but even that is not too amazing. Obviously better than 0, though. How about for round 51? Oh, that is a lot of ceramics. Camo section does not come cheap, or rather, I don't have D camo, so I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money to even break through this round. How good is Abyss Dweller? Absolutely awful line of sight coverage, but it has really high base damage, so that's why you sometimes see the ceramic just get one shot. However, again, I don't think it's reliable enough to work. Or maybe it is, actually. Hang on. It's actually only leaking a couple things. Nice. No leaks at all. Abyss Dweller coming to save the day. Even good for the rainbows this round. Next round, I think we can get Spirit of the Forest. Can I get a hell freaking yeah? If I buy it before the round ends, I can get the end round bonus. Come on. There we go. And now it's 1k per round. Plus the ability. Cameleds, I guess it's time to buy 150. That was satisfying. And again, just let the power of the vines take down the BFEs as slow as we can to milk out that $320. Sorry, did I say 320? It's actually 1280. I forget when they changed that, but that's nice. Now that makes stalling actually way more important. Oh, it was actually updated in like the last update, update 48. I guess I missed that patch note, but that's cool. That's humongous. And now I think I'm confident enough that I can place Legend of Night because I believe I can afford it now. I shouldn't have even dropped the Super Monkey because now I'm popping the BFEs too early. My bad. Guess I won't upgrade it just yet then. Actually, hold up. There might be merit to going for just a knockback Super Monkey. Because the thorns from these Spirit of the Forest do a lot of damage already. So if I use knockback here, just stall the blimps coming in while doing minimal damage because there's only 1 damage per shot, then that might play in our favor, especially against like ZMGs. Sure, Red Door is doing some damage too, but I think the amount of thorns that the Spirit of the Forest throws out is worth way more. That was my master plan all along, of course. Like, take a look for the ZMG here. Nice and slow. We can get off 1 ability, and I think 2 this round too. Amazing. And maybe even a 3rd one. Not quite, but pretty good. Pretty good stall, wouldn't you say? At this rate, we might be even able to afford a Paragon, but I don't think they're worth it. Especially at a low degree. Now, let's not be too cocky here. I don't want to die because of lack of mob defense, so try to let it get as far as possible without doing too little damage, if you know what I mean. The double HP mobs actually makes us more money as well now that I think about it, because more stalls. Obviously, it's not worth the added difficulty come late game, but just thought that was something interesting to mention, and it feels like I die without Ball Light, and I do die with Ball Light. Okay. Need some damage this round. How about a Dark Knight? Is that too much damage? I don't think so. It might be too much damage. Now those ZMGs are popping, like, all the way over here, but I think it's negligible, really. Who's truly out here hyper-analyzing every little mistake I'm doing wrong? You know who you are. Anyway, I think we do need Plasma Blast this round, otherwise Spirit of the Forest is no way can handle all this. In fact, jeez. The Dark Knight was barely enough as it is. Probably need Dark Champion by 95. Let's see, can this handle 6 DDTs? Yes, they can. So not wasting any time. Dark Champion for this round here. I guess I'll stall it slightly just by putting it back here. Get the Pierce bonus from Bizdwell too, which is nice. I feel like Spirit of the Forest's underpoweredness is, in Chimps mode, is definitely made up for the fact that it's hella good outside of that, given you can gain lives, so we have a big 1,000 life cushion. And we can also make 6-digit figures from a tower that is, again, decent damage too. So I think it's completely fair that it's a little bit worse in Chimps because of that. As for 98 here, we're going to be able to take it down. Okay, still no legend yet, so let's hope this is enough. Ball Light, Dark Champion, Lego. Worst case, I'll just get level 20 Adora. Well, actually, worst case would just be sell Spirit of the Forest and buy Legend of Night, and then get back Spirit of the Forest, although that would lose me a good chunk of money. Let's hope I don't need to do that. Second Ball Light off. We are essentially dealing with the tankiness of an F-Bat here, although that should be pretty obvious. Last 20%. Come on, come on. We're gonna get a third Ball Light off, which is nice. Now I need the Dark Champion to be able to handle the DTs coming out, because that's all I have for it. Come on, come on. Good. And please have enough for this. Otherwise, I don't know. Actually, I do know what I can do. I can use the Vine Explosion if it's really that tight. I think it's actually going to be required. Wait for it. Moabs? Use it. Come on. Nice. I think we're okay to do that because these rounds, I think we can still clear just fine. or Dark Champion. They'll slowly regain their vines back, as you see. We don't need them just yet. Except maybe for the FGTs here. Uh-oh, is it over? Remember? Dark Champion is the only DT popping I have with this D, aside from the Spirit of the Forest, like, vines. Oh. Actually, having them might have been needed, because it's Fallen High now. Well, I guess I can use a second Vine Explosion? Oh, yeah. It's back again. Isn't that convenient? Now we just have 2 to go. And 1. And don't fail me now. Sick. I don't play Chimps mode very often, so it's very satisfying when whenever I get any chance to be able to use the Exploding Vine ability. Part of me wishes it wasn't like just a monkey knowledge and it was just permanently part of the Spirit Forest. But you can't always get what you want. We are also oh so close to getting Legend of the Night, but I need 6 more thousand. Come on. Beat 103 for me here. Got a ball light coming up again, so I guess we'll use it, because I know 104 is actually very easy. Oh, do I have to use the Vine here? Frick. Oh, I don't think I had to activate it, but that's fine. Because we're gonna get Legend of the Night in $1,000. Just you wait. There we go, got it. And look how quickly it just blows everything back. So again, for us to make a little bit more money, we'll put it back here because it's so good. But we officially afforded the strongest 4-word upgrade in the game. That's not a Paragon, at least. Before we go for, like, possible Paragons, I gotta upgrade to the other 4-worders, so Lord of the Abyss would be good just for 40% more Pierce on everything. Because I dropped 3 Supers down, or Dart Monkeys, I have to upgrade them to at least Super Monkey Fan Club as well. Probably, again, Plasma Monkey Fan Club at some point, but also, we need to get a Bads. I'll do Independent because I'm lazy. And as I said, next step is Plasma Monkey Fan Club, because I don't see anything else worth the money. I don't think it's worth selling the Legend of Night for the Tech Paragon. Plus, yeah, the Tech Paragon's awful. It doesn't have camo protection, I just realized. And there's no decamo here. Duh. So that instantly classifies that Paragon as well useless. The Legend of the Night is going to be able to beat this round without the use of a Dark Shift. That's kind of crazy. Did I also throw my Lord of the Abyss placement or what? Because I am trying to fit another Super Monkey or Dart Monkey in range of the Pierce bonus, but I just can't fit it. Unlucky. I guess the other Super Monkeys have to be somewhere here. Again, I can't just stop a triple shot, so it's going to be a very, very expensive Plasma Fan Club, but anything we can add is going to be a bonus. I'll keep like maybe 20k on hand, 10k, just like for money that could be spent on, say, Adore Sacrifices, because remember, she makes good attack speed bonuses with Sacrifices. What's the cheapest 4-worder to sacrifice? I think that's Druid of the Jungle, right? Or sorry, Jungle of the Druid. Yeah, it's only about $1,000, $2,000. That should get us a good bonus. Another Plasma Fan Club to beat the Zombies here. We have got, I believe, 9 Monkey Plasma Fan Club army right now. Oh. Looks like, oh crap, the portal activated. This is actually not a good thing. So I'm not sure I have enough bad damage for round 140, so I think I have to somehow be able to beat this round without activating the portal. Unfortunately, again, my only other DT pump power is with the Plasma Fan Club. But with so many FTTs this round, I don't think the Legend can keep up. So this might be cooked. I mean, I could probably activate the Vines again. Worst case, I definitely have to activate it because the Plasma ran out, but I don't think there's any way. The portal will activate no matter what, and I probably am dead, even with the portal. Damn, are we really not gonna even be able to see round 140? That'd be really sad. Guess we can get a head start with the super up here, but low-key looking cooked. Best I can do is a 10th Super Monkey, but nothing will change the fact that I can't get multiple. Actually, no, I can sell. I can sell. No one said I couldn't do that. I guess that's gotta be how it is then. Basically, I would sell one of these to upgrade an existing Plasma Fan and then just keep recycling it over and over and over and over. Like, it timed out, so use it again. And then sell to get a new one. Wait for it. Oh, I don't have the money for it, actually. Maybe I just hope 2 is enough. If not, I'll do a 3rd one. But let me see if I can get away with just 1 sell. And then use a Giant Druid Vine. Oh! It's looking good. It's looking good. Down here? Oh, and me. Well, I'm sure just another restart will do. This time I just simply won't Dark Shift the thing, because I'm pretty sure it stops attacking for a brief moment. And that's what cost me. If I literally didn't use Dark Shift there, I would have been completely fine. It's kind of funny to think about. Anyway, this run looks great. Don't Dark Shifts. Just believe in the legend. Last one. And we're good. And again, I'm 99% sure I'm just going to tank the F-Bat here. I don't think I'll have enough damage. We'll try, though. By the way, sacrificing, like, a Druid to a door doesn't do much, because I just remembered. It doesn't increase the damage of the ball light, which is most of its single target. So we're only getting main damage attack speed, which is pretty pitiful. Anyway, as you can see, it's so far off from working. Actually, I don't know if I'd say so far off, because that looks like, to me, over halfway damage. So if it was not double HP, we would have had it. But, okay, this round, we should just focus on beating this bad. Alright, and then we can get past round 140. Redo. Doing that should just be very easy. Target last, including with the ball light. Okay, are you kidding me? It's still not enough damage. How tanky is this single bad? That it's going to be down to the wire. Yet again. Here we go. Probably dead to DTs. Yeah, wow. And even if I did beat them, there's not enough time for the ZMGs. One more thing I can add to help out is Super Monkey Fan Club, another one. I have $75 extra to spare. Ain't that pretty lucky. And also, if we're really sweating, put every single SMFC on last targeting. Not to mention, I also sold the Load of the Abyss for 2 more Super Monkey Fan Clubs, so that should definitely be enough damage now. Surely, right? Calling all Shirleys. Come on. I think we might have to still use the Vine for the DT part. So this here is by far my best run. If this doesn't work out, then it's GG. Earliest last damage phase in a while, so now I just have to time, once again, Spear the Forest properly. But there's not gonna be a lot of time. Let's do now. Oh, that was beautiful. Done. Back on first starting. But, can I Dark Shift here? No. These spots are terrible, guys. Look, it's over. Best I can do is Dark Shift, like, here. Sure. But at this point, it's done. Let's sacrifice these Spear of the Force too. But no. Wow. We couldn't even take down the normal bat on 140, but again, it's F-Bat HP. I'm kind of surprised, though. Regardless, pretty good showing from the Long Boy upgrades. 28 million on the Legend of the Night, 5 million from Spear of the Force, and 200k generated, which was the only reason I was able to afford Spear of the Force in the first place. Thanks for watching, and if you like these kind of videos, then click here for more.